Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, post-nasal drip, and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
Was strong, it couldn't be broken. In his arms, I felt so golden. Short in stature, but big in love. Gary Coleman, you fit like a glove. What the fuck? What the fuck? They say good things come in small packages, and Gary's love was one of great assets. His height was just a tiny facet. All the love he so freely gave and how it lasted. Short in stature but big in love, Gary Coleman, you fit like a glove. He held my heart so gentle and kind, and his love, oh how it shined. So here's to Gary, my true love. Short in height but oh so cute. He held my heart, and I held his too. And in his arms, I felt brand new. What the fuck? What the fuck, Jay? What the fuck? I don't know.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody.
Gary, come home.
Thanks for hanging out with us on Grown Man Recognize.
I just want to take this minute to thank Gary Coleman for all the contributions he's made.
It's obvious. I think you kind of put that out there.
Oh yeah, this is the one where Benoit really goes off at the end.
Jay, no Chris Benoit jokes. No Chris Benoit jokes.
Oh god.
No Chris Benoit jokes. No. We're a little. No. We're a little early tonight, folks.
A lot early.
I know it's 11. It's 11:15 now, but that's a nice little jump on the program because, my dad's been in the hospital this week, which has really sucked. But had some chest pain and shit, and they did a catheterization today, and
Chester Payne got him again.
Yeah, and ended up having to get 2 stents put in on top of all the bullshit he had done. Long story short. He's cool now. He's coming home tomorrow. And so I got to help my mom get him home, to the house and shit. And I don't need to be tip-top level for that kind of shit. It's not like I'm picking him up and toting him myself.
I bet you've tried to pick your dad and give you the finger.
Oh, I've picked him up before. But,
your dad ain't going to want to get picked up going on there.
But anyway, it's, I need to help with that. So I can't be all assholing it up at fucking 4:30 in the morning, record night style. So
you gotta make sure you eat your Wheaties in the morning.
ain't eating no Wheaties on Saturday. Saturday's biscuit day, Jay. If I'm eating anything as a biscuit on Saturday, which I won't do that either. Yeah, I appreciate that, Miss Sheila. Yeah. I appreciate that, Bill. It's been, it wasn't super dicey. He was never like, fucking, but yeah, it was. Did it suck going back to the same hospital? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there was, yeah, yeah. It was unpleasant. There was some unpleasant days.
The next time you'll be back there is when you're actually pregnant.
Yeah, I've been trying. You ever try to get yourself pregnant? Let's get into a different topic. Cinco de Mayo, and it's funny. I was like, we got to come up with some Cinco de Mayo jokes or whatever for the show. Just so happened, I ran into an old pal of ours, and I've not told Jay this yet. I ran into an old pal of ours, and this pal was kind enough. He was cool enough to just slot us some Cinco de Mayo jokes for the show, because we talked about the show. So here's some jokes that got sent in by Andreas Ball. I hate Cinco de Mayo, Jay.
Yeah.
Said no one ever. Cinco de Mayo is not your average holiday, Jay. And Jay, how do they serve beer on Cinco de Mayo?
I have no idea.
They serve it in Mexicans.
So I don't get it. Like they're in Mexa hands. You did this motion like it's
No.
It's their hands.
I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I did this.
You did this.
I did this. I changed my appearance for the show, for the betterment of the show. What do you think?
I think you look. You ever told you look like J. Edgar Hoover?
I'll take that gas. I'll take that gas right now.
You wore ladies' clothes.
Yeah. Look at the chords under here. Look.
Who are you, Richard Simmons?
Ding dong dong ding ding dong ding. Yeah. It's a new improved Mikey Bananas. With my Kappa shirt on.
Yeah. The soccer company?
No. Thank you, Monsieur. I appreciate that. Boy, so we got Jay sitting in with us tonight. Steve Fever has got a big time rock and roll gig tomorrow night.
I saw that.
He wasn't able to pop.
Who's he playing with?
It's a metal fest that our pal Brendan from the TV station we work at. He's a good drummer and does this metal fest thing. They cover a bunch of like metal cover songs they do every year.
Yeah.
A bunch of his bros from like back in the day, and they practice it up and plan it all year and shit. We're playing tomorrow night. Let's go check it out.
I got a busy week.
Okay. What are you doing? You're baiting us in like it was something. Now tell us.
Oh no.
No, that was bait.
No, I just got a busy week.
100% bait.
I got a busy week.
Doing what?
Tomorrow.
What are you doing tomorrow? You said you're buying roses tomorrow.
I'm going to buy a rose plant to plant in the morning.
You got to speak up. You're fucking mumbling like a goddamn motherfucker.
Yeah. Just got a big weekend plan, you know.
But what kind of roses you buying?
I found one I liked. It's like a chocolate kind of.
That's inappropriate.
Got a little chocolatish to it.
Okay, that's.
Let me see if I can.
This is 2023, Jay. You can't.
The Coco Loco is what I'm looking at.
Oh, whoa! Coco Loco.
It's got.
You guys ever been to the Claremont Lounge in Atlanta? I think I saw Coco Loco there, and that is not cap.
Yeah, I can't get the picture big.
Plant some silk roses.
Yeah, it's like a nice little, oh,
Fucking Christ, what are you doing?
it's a pinkish, but it's got a brown tint to it.
Oh, that's pink, all right.
Oh, it's got a nice little brown tint to it.
It's got a brown tint as well.
It depends on how much manure you put in your soil.
Inappropriate. Again.
But they've got some in Greensboro, and I'm gonna go. This is a nice, very nice, established place to go get plants. I'm not just going to old mom and pop's backyard to get them. I'm gonna go to a professional grower.
You seem passionate about this, Jay, and that's kind of what I like about this situation.
Well, I started growing roses last summer. Actually, I got 2 plants last summer, and I really got into it and really liked it. Or not last summer, last spring. Like,
are you getting 2 pink ones and 1 brown one? So 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. Let's just get that out of the way before we go any further.
So I did 2 last year, and got a decent crop. But I didn't like I didn't do seeds, because seeds you have to like germinate in the late winter. It's like a 6-week.
You're
process.
telling me.
And
Does
so
Jay have a big gardening hat?
I have a big hat.
Do you have specific gardening clothes?
No.
Come on. Pony up.
I don't spend a lot of time. Like,
I mean, I
gardening.
didn't ask.
It's just- I just have 2
didn't
rose
ask how much
bushes.
time you spend. I'm asking if you bought specific clothes for gardening. Do you have a shirt that has a rose on it?
No, I should get one. Sort of club. But yeah, and so I got 2 last spring, and I got the roots that were grafted, and they did okay. And then so I'm kind of made it my goal to add like 1 or 2 every year from now on.
This show is sinking right now.
So
Sinking. It is Cinco de Mayo, folks. Hope everybody's had a. I know. Like a lot of people say, it's a big Mexicanized holiday, or whatever. But there is this section of Mexico, I think, from the Juarez region. That's where Cinco de Mayo is really a thing. And interested if anybody else got anybody drinking tequila and like Mexican beers and shit like that. I was at the hospital with my dad this morning, and then went into work, and we had a fucking super sweet like Mexican buffet set up from like catered from like a local joint.
mm-hmm.
Shit was super dope. I actually brought some home. I'll be chomping down on those here in just a little bit.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of fun. Not fun. It was, yeah. I sat with Steve. We talked about the because the Doobie Brothers started playing over the speakers, and I was
Taking it to the streets.
yeah. So we're talking about
That's actually mine.
the What's Happening episode where they got in trouble, where Rerun got in trouble for bootlegging the Doobie Brothers show. We're like, well, what songs did they play on that? So we're trying to think about what songs they played in that episode. And the head of the whole damn station turned around. It's like, what are you guys talking about? And it's like, we're trying to remember what songs were played on the Doobie Brothers episode of What's Happening. And
Oh yeah, they did a live performance at the end of the show.
there's several songs, but it's a 2-part episode. I think the cliffhanger's when they find the tape deck, right?
You know, I've only seen that episode once when it originally. Wait, was that What's Happening or What's Happening Now?
That's What's Happening.
Okay.
First one, but later in the run.
But I remember seeing that show. I don't know if it was the original airing. When did that show come on?
Airing Griffin.
Yeah, when did that show come on? Like, what was its time slot?
Oh,
Like a middle of the week primetime show?
it was an 8:30, and I wasn't alive.
It's
then.
ABC, right?
ABC, and I wagered. I was like, what
No,
was,
for the
I was like, was the
later
Doobie
ones-
Brothers on ABC Records then? You seem that would be a
Did
natural.
how long of a gap was there between when they came back?
We're not here to talk about gaps, Jay.
No, how big of a gap was it?
I don't
when they
fucking
came
know.
back? What's happening now? Like, how long were they out of?
Somebody Google that for us. See, this is when we need.
But anyway,
Today
like,
was the day Led Zeppelin broke the Beatles record for attendance at the box office in Tampa. Holy shit. Doobies were on Warner Brothers. Okay. I wonder how that got hooked up to ABC
I don't know
television.
if it had any connection at
I
all.
don't know. Maybe not. Had to be something to get them on.
Maybe he was reruns for him, Michael McDonald rerun. Maybe
Aaron
they were,
totally forgot it was Cinco de Mayo. That's funny.
Maybe they were just boys.
So I did buy. I've not been drinking a bunch of beer, but I did buy some Tecates in the can. Because
I will say,
all the Mexican cats I know, like the real Mexican cats, drink Tecate in a can. Like they don't drink Corona and shit like that. They all drink Tecate. That's like their Budweiser.
I will say that this is like
Cheers.
the first time I remember, May the 5th, like Cinco de Mayo. Like I haven't heard much about it at all today, like until us talking about tonight.
El Gato.
Which I don't go anywhere either. So
Yeah.
but like TV, I didn't hear anything about it on television.
Well, you might be 37% retarded.
By the way, oh yeah, I can't tell that news on the air.
Don't
Sorry.
say that.
No, it's very confidential news regarding regarding your friends.
Who? Whose friends?
Yours and Steve, or Steve's friends, a band.
Okay.
Envision.
Oh. About them?
About their show.
Oh, with
Yeah.
they're playing the show.
Sly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the commercial.
Yeah, I heard something yesterday about it.
Okay. Why can't you say so?
Because they were going to boot the Thunderbirds if they could. They're going to try to move it in the arena and boot the Thunderbirds out.
Okay. Let's take it easy. No, we're just.
That came from somebody.
Millie D, what's up? What's up? Shit, you threw me off track, Jay. I got a rundown.
May 13th, Envision. Check them out.
Books.
With Sly and the Family Stone.
It's the Family Stone.
Sly. That's what it says. Sly and the Family Stone.
Sly's dead. It's not called Sly and the Family Stone.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Sly Family Stone.
No Sly.
Oh, it's just called Family Stone. It's called The Family Stone or Stone?
Am I speaking fucking Greek?
So it's The Family Stone?
Correct.
Oh. Why don't they just call it Family Stone?
Because then you get into the T's and the
Is
F's.
Michael Thomas playing with Sly? You mean Philip Michael Thomas?
Yes, but Sly's dead, right? I don't think Sly's a part of this.
No, I think it's Sly.
No. The name of the band is definitely not Sly and the Family Stone.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's not. I made the fucking commercial. I'm telling you, it's.
Was he not there?
That's what I'm saying. He's either dead or is Sly dead or not.
We'll see. Sylvester.
I'm gonna flip this fucking desk over.
Is Sylvester Stallone still around?
Sad news this week. We lost Gordon Lightfoot. And I mean, I'm not a big Gordon Lightfoot fan necessarily, but pretty amazing songwriter, and his resume proceeds. I mean, he's written tons of fantastic songs. But I did hear.
Why did you do?
Nope.
Why did you use Rick Beata?
I did.
Where'd you get this graphic from?
Look. Take it easy. This guy's in college.
Are you and Rick
learning.
Beata like?
He's learning.
Y'all collabing on something?
The guy's in college. Sly's alive and he's 80 years old. I don't think he's a part of this. I don't think he's a part of this.
I'm pretty sure I saw something that said Sly and the Family
Stone
Stone today.
God.
R.I.P. Rick Beato? What? Come on, let's not start shit here.
No, but let me tell my story. I got an interesting anecdote here.
Okay, go ahead.
So Gordon Lightfoot passed. Tremendous songwriter, of course, like everybody knows. And what a lot of people know him for is that song, the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. You know that song? But the ship that goes down and all that stuff. Well, in this, like the lyric is this in this song, right? In a musty old hall in Detroit, they prayed in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till they rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. So that's a true story. The whole thing is a true story, and about this ship that went down. Was it Lake Superior or some kind of ship? Yeah, Lake Superior. And there's actually a cathedral. Once he went there and met all these people, he changed that lyric to musty to like rustic. But every year on the anniversary, they it's an actual chapel. They ring that bell 29 times for everybody that died in that thing. Mm-hmm. And like the day when Gordon Lightfoot died, because they loved that song so much because it was very respectful. They rang it 30 times, and they said they would ring it 30 times from this point forward for the 29 that died plus Gordon Lightfoot. Isn't that cool? I think that's a cool story.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Feel good story.
If you're into death, sure, that's cool.
Feel good story.
You know, we put the picture back up there.
If you listen to that song for too long, you get arrested for loitering. It's a feel good story. It's a feel good story of the.
It hits a lot
day.
like Don Henley.
Let's come on.
Seriously, why don't you put the Rick Beato photo up there?
I don't. But I thought that was a pretty cool story. I mentioned this earlier, and I wanted to ask folks in the chat and folks watching on YouTube and shit like that too. Do you guys start out each brand new year, or is there a record collecting season? I guess it would start with a new year. Do you start out June 1st? That's record season. No. Do you start fresh every year, whatever, with like different or new?
Oh, look, China just OD'd.
Different or new collecting goals?
No.
Have you ever like started focusing on like one genre or some shit like that? You know what I mean?
You go in phases, I guess. Stuff that you like. And
I know there's a lot of people out there
time
that do what I do, and you know, you hyper focus on like one genre for like a little bit of time or whatever.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. You don't, Vance? Because kind of coming into this year, and actually it was coming from the end of I made the goal kind of at the end of last year before shit all popped off and went wonky. I was like, you know what, next year, man, I'm going to focus on fucking 7 inches, focus on 45s, punk singles, rock and roll singles, stuff like that. And it was a several fold solution to like running out of space. I was like, oh, I got some space for 7 inches. And now as I've picked up this tape player, I'm thinking about picking up tapes. I'm thinking about picking up 7 inches. You know, the occasional record or whatever, but that's what I really wanted this year to be like, is you know, picking up more like singles and stuff. It just happens when it happens.
I'd like to buy more jazz.
You ever heard jazz, Jay?
I'd like to start buying more big band. Yeah. I like to buy more jazz.
Freddie the freshman, the freshest kid in town.
Oh, metal theologian.
What's that?
Wow.
Oh.
Come on, man. You're better than that.
We should do a shot for
well, today is May 5th.
For Anita Cobain. What do you say his name is? What's his name?
Rick Beato.
Goodwill's is the place for you. He wants a big band.
Oh yeah, I know. That or yeah.
Either that or Football Town in America. Let's do a shot. Pour us a shot. I'll pour us a shot. You pour a shot?
What's wrong with you, man?
Where's your shot glass?
Where's your knife?
I got a knife. It's busting out. Get it off my
pour
mouth.
It right there. Pour it right there.
Nope. Put it over here.
Hold on, let me
Nope.
just go till you see something.
See?
Take a look. No, just pour a dab in yours because I don't want to hold it.
Just kill it. Just kill it. Just pick it up and kill it.
Please.
Just be easy.
I don't know.
You're not being easy. Nope, that's not easy.
I know. I told you. Here, bring your shot glass over here.
Just hork it. Just hork it.
Seriously, man, bring your shot glass over here.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough room. Just hork it. Not enough room.
Dumbass is all pissy because Henley went after his video. Like, maybe don't hype lousy shit. Rick Beato?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Spent less energy kissing Don Henley's ass.
I'd spend a little time kissing Don Henley's ass.
Oh, Zeppelin 45s. Are those easy to find, Zepp?
I've got one. If you don't have it, man, fuck, I'll send it to you. Dude.
How big is how big is
I should send
Like
that to you if
Hippo's
you don't
45 sections. It's pretty big now, isn't it?
mind. I've got some stuff, yeah. What's great about, honestly, about like locally, the stores that we go to that do carry 45s at all, even though they don't have maybe the biggest selection, I feel like people don't hit those very often because every time I run across something, I'm like, whoa, how did somebody not like snag this?
And they kind of have some. They have, well, used to have some pretty decent prices on a lot of that stuff. Like,
yeah, oh,
I don't know what it is anymore because I haven't looked through it. In
Jerry
5
told me
years.
like all the ones he had at the front. He's like, oh, these are all. He said, don't pay any attention to the price. These are all $1.
But do you have good stuff? Like,
Yeah, but I was already buying some. Like I had already had like.
yeah, that's cool. Like I was gonna say, like Hippo, you can get like the ones that I like getting them with the sleeves too. That's one of the cool things about
Like a picture
45.
sleeve?
Yeah,
Company sleeve.
and I know like I got a couple like Van Halen's years ago, and I paid like $3 each, $2 or $3 each for them. So that's not
Sure.
bad. I'm cool with doing that though. It's because it's just something
Sure.
different. Even though it's like the same songs, it's still something different to have.
Sure.
And I'm all about having stuff.
Um,
Do they have a U.S.
What?
U.S. Postal Service emoji?
the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I thought I just saw the eagle flapping its wings.
Sure. Sure. Fucking Christ. You throw me off my fucking. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right now. Oh! High Defamation TV. Gifting a sub to the community. I appreciate you, homie. Total of 18 to the channel. That's nothing to sneeze at, folks. Nothing to sneeze at. So yeah, let's get some sub hype for my man. Power moves with shower shoes, Jay. We'll get into a little bit of some of the stuff that I found that came out today. This one I kind of pulled out specifically for Aaron Griffin. I wonder if Aaron likes this band or has ever listened to them. And if not, I think he would enjoy this band.
Okay.
Fans of... it's tough to... The description I wrote down could be considered pejorative for a lot of people.
All right.
Cool album art, by the way. But this is Black Orchid Empire. The name is Tempest Veritas. Blending elements of contemporary AOR. That's why I was like, why would you put that in there? If I was the band, I'd be like, get the fuck that off our description. Blending elements of contemporary AOR, melodic rock, also not great, and gent. It's a progressive sound that is polished as it is technical and fresh as it is familiar and melodic as it is hard-hitting. Look them up, Aaron. But never mind that they're very melodic, super tight, progressive, heavy band that has, I don't know. I hear like Steven Wilson, Porcupine Tree kind of stuff in here, but much more melodic and palatable for like normal. I just want to hear heavy shit listeners. So there's stuff that you would hear that, I would hear this on like the alternative rock, hard rock station.
Right.
But it's got a little more than that. I think Aaron would really like it.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
If you're struggling, I want you to know that suicide prevention resources are available to help you.
Correct.
Go to www.bit.ly. Is that forward slash or backslash?
That's a
forward slash. Yeah. What's the difference between a forward and a back now? Just the direction, obviously, but why is it called like forward slash? What makes it forward? You know, which part?
It's leaning forward.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Sense.
Right?
Yeah. So it's forward slash suicide dash help dash hotlines
Correct.
dot org.
No org.
Dot gov. It's just called a slash. Okay. Well, no, thank you, metal theologian. I believe him over you, actually.
Well, here's the I've started working with clients that insist on referring to it as forward slash, which
You ever thought
kind of tilts me. It tilts me a little bit.
You know, we're talking earlier about
Getting back in school?
What about I get back into the grammar school? Like
Grammar
get
school?
a grammar certificate.
You would flunk immediately.
Get a I mean,
You'd
my
be-
grammar ain't bad. That ain't bad, boy.
I don't not know how to talk.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
good times, man. Good times.
If it's in a DOS path, it's a backslash.
Oh, I don't know DOS. Aaron.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
20 print go to 10? Huh?
It's a,
20 print go to 10, Jay.
so, male theologian, do you code?
Don't be asking personal shit. We're not here to
You
do
know
that.
code, bro?
We're not doing that.
You want to become code bros?
Come on. It's not.
So goals.
Goals. Fucking that was 25 minutes ago.
Oh, what are we talking about now?
Christ, I don't remember.
Give him another one.
Fuck.
I think it was all those pills I took earlier.
We'll be right back.
Syntax error. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, syntax error. Aha. Yeah, I loved because all the code I wrote like early on was all basic, Visual Basic stuff, and you'd write all these
code, bro.
hundreds of lines of code for a very mundane task on the screen, and then at the very end it would just say syntax error.
Yeah.
And you had to go back through every single line of code looking for the one misspelling or the one space that was 2 spaces instead of 1, which would fuck the entire program up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not here to fuck up a program.
You know why? Because you weren't good.
No, I was,
You weren't good at
I was
it.
a
That's
kid.
why. You
I was
weren't
a
good at
kid.
it. No, you weren't good at it. Just admit it.
I was 9 years old programming.
No, you weren't good though. I mean, you weren't good enough. You were always getting syntax errors, and you sucked at it apparently. What were you coding on the Fisher Price XP 100?
Commodore 128.
Which one was that?
The fucking best one?
Is that the one with the round keyboard, like the rounded off? No, no. It's flat and it's kind of rounded off because it sits up like that high, like that thick.
The 64 was like that.
Which one do you have? The 128.
128. A little more advanced.
Was it?
Jay.
Is it a keyboard like that then? That's what I had.
Yeah.
And it had 4 arrows, like
What the fuck are you asking me?
it had like arrow keys, like a up, down, left, right. But it had like but it was like little buttons in the shape of arrows. It wasn't like keys.
Oh no, I don't know.
You didn't have that one?
I don't know. I don't like this conversation.
No. Let me tell you.
I don't like this.
No. Let me tell you a funny story. The first computer I ever got,
I don't think this.
my dad brought it home from work.
Uh-huh.
Somebody gave them to him at work, and like when I say computer, I mean like computer.
A calculator hooked to a TV.
Yes. And I turned it on, and it was one of those like inventory computers.
Really?
That come from a warehouse.
Oh, that's all it could do.
It was just green, like the blank screen with like a green flashing thing.
There you go. Here's a computer. Get smart, you cocksucker.
That's pretty much like how it went. Like, because I thought, a computer? I could like make robots with this. I could never get past the blinking cursor. Like, seriously, to this day, like, if you had that thing, to this day, you turn on it, just would be a blinking cursor. I never did anything. But we had a Commodore, too, that we bought at a yard sale.
Oh, okay.
And it, like...
What's up, Merv?
It was one
Hey,
you
good
had
to see you,
you had to
brother.
program it, and I didn't know anything about that.
Hey, look, Merv, I cleaned up for my court date. This is
Program from a
this is my
compute
thumbnail right
magazine.
here.
Interesting.
what?
Should do kinesiology since I'm a figure skater. Yeah.
I can make robots with this J 2023. Where's my bling? Good call.
That's funny.
There's a knife. We'll need that later. But I'll.
God, that was close.
Define close.
Hey, can I sacrifice you after the show?
Let me just give you a quick answer. Yes.
That's funny.
Reginald Denny.
Reggie D.
What's up, E-Dubs? Mr. Eric Wanbender. Man, it's good to see you, though, Murph. Hope everything's going all right for you, over boy. Yo, so let me throw some gas to somebody I've played with before. I want to really hype up a friend of mine's record that dropped this week, and you know, I played with him a show or two, and he's my old pal Dave Lombardo of Slayer, also a fan Tomas. Played a lot with Mike Patton and some stuff. Released a solo album. All kidding aside, no more Joshin', Jay. No more Joshin'. Rites of Percussion, and it's a 13-track collection of a 40-year career that saw Lombardo rise to prominence. Co-founder of Slayer, earned 2 Grammy Awards, expanded his repertoire across genres. So I'm just reading this fucking bullshit. I guess Patton kind of really gave him the idea back in '98 and really kind of pushed him to do it. I think the pandemic kind of really pushed him in that direction to where he released this album that came out, I think, on vinyl at least today. It may have been released in other formats before this. This is pretty cool, and it reminds me of a Patton project. It's really weird. It is a percussion album. It's kind of a throwback to like this. You know, there was tons of percussion albums back in the day. You know, like in the 40s, 50s, 60s, tons of percussion albums. It's kind of a throwback to that, but it's also sort of creepy. And it isn't Ipecac, so it's got the Ipecac vibe to it, where there's just a little something wrong with this, in the best possible way. It's got this small harmonic dysfunction that kind of runs throughout the course of this record. And I mean that in the most positive way. Okay. All those Enoch Light records, yeah, I've got most of them. Splitting time between NBA playoffs, MMA, and YouTube. I hear you, dude. That's what it's all about. Life is a highway, Jay, and I want to ride it all night long. Also, football.
What kind of football?
Well, Australian rules.
Oh wait, I just got somebody just sent me something.
Okay.
I can't read this.
Well, don't. Then don't.
Well, okay, you be the judge.
Okay.
He's got his own show. He's a TV star, but when it comes to punk, he's way too far. He thinks it's just noise. He thinks it's just trash. But we know better. We know punk's got class. Tony Danza, you're out of touch. You don't know punk. You don't know much. You're living in a bubble. It's about to pop. Wake up, Tony, before you flop. I don't know why they want me to read that on the air. I mean,
what? Yeah.
Like, why did they send me that?
Who?
My friend.
What?
I mean, he watches like TV for the first time in his life, and he sends me that shit. You know.
Posted. This was the Discord exclusive program preview for this week. Oh, I was bumping this afternoon. Serpent. It's an album by Kool Keith and Real Bad Man. After teaming up with Bobby James to release Real Bad Boldly in 2021 and Killing Nothing in 2022, linking up with Pink Sifu for Real Bad Flights 2022, Real Bad Man returns to announce his first collaborative album of the year with Serpent. This is the real shit, Jay. Okay. Serpent brings together with it. It's cool. It's fucking Kool Keith. Also on this record, Slug of Atmosphere, Ice-T, Edan, who I love, Cool Calm Pete. This shit was a fucking absolute bopperson this afternoon, bumping through the speakers. I fucking love Kool Keith, and anything brand new that he's on, holy shit. And it really was a holy shit moment. Like the samples have that Kool Keith vibe. Reminded me a lot of Wu-Tang, like with a lot of the samples and stuff they did. I had a good time checking this out this afternoon. It was perfect in the for a Cinco de Mayo afternoon hangout session in the edit suite. Oof. Reginald Denny. Boom. Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. Elton John, a legend.
Yeah.
But yeah, check this out. If you're a hip hop head whatsoever, Kool Keith is like, that's about as good as it gets lyrically, and fucking really killer shit. Oh, this is a wild card.
Okay.
Anybody that's into the jazz music, you like the jazz music, Jay?
Yeah, I do like jazz music. I'm getting these weird.
You stop it.
My phone's just blowing up over here. I don't know why. I mean, I've got some really strange friends. Let's just put it that way.
And they've all got your jitterbug number.
Yeah, I wish. I saw
How big are your buttons, Joe?
At Chick-fil-A the other day. No.
Chicken and pickles.
This is like I've been going Chick-fil-A more lately.
Okay. You really getting into it?
Yeah.
Is that your new hobby?
Going to Chick-fil-A on after work. I went to Chick-fil-A the other day though, and this girl that took my order, and I say girl, young lady that took my order.
How big were her knockers?
She was a petite young lady.
But knocker wise,
just petite.
Just normal petite knockers.
Yeah, and
right. Noted.
But she was wearing a
noted.
She was wearing one of those Life Alert things.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't know if it was like. But
go on.
But she had the thing, and it was like it was held on with a strand of pearls instead of like a chain. It was like a strand of pearls. And I'm wondering if like it was real. Like I kind of wanted to ask her if it was real.
Were they pearls or beads?
Like pearls. I mean.
Okay.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I didn't ask her.
Fair enough.
But like I kind of wanted to like the
what up,
like
BSK?
The curbist in me wanted to kind of just ask her if it was real or not. Like once she was wearing a Life Alert. But then like the good person in me said don't say anything. So I didn't. Oh yeah, so I never got to my story though about the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, about the young man when I went the other day, and there were like I was like nobody there, but like 3 kids standing out where they took my order, and like this one guy, like he just looks at me, and he's like standing about 8 feet away with the girls taking my order, and he's like, "Hey, you like sports?" Seriously?
Are you serious?
I literally stopped and just looked at him for a second. I thought it was a joke.
Or you're dreaming?
No, I like stood there. I just went like, yeah, yeah. That's all I said and drove off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like I didn't ask him if he liked sports back or anything. Like,
no reciprocation.
Yeah.
Get that fucking dog out, Joe.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That was kind of a letdown. That was a letdown story. I expected at least.
The Life Alert thing was pretty interesting.
That's pretty interesting. I expected some sort of knife fight or some shit.
So my kids got tryouts this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Like real life tryout for travel hockey. So I'm pretty nervous to wreck about it, man.
Are you putting your cell phone in your belt?
What?
You have to wear your cell phone on your belt while your kids.
No, I might wear a diaper though.
What the fuck?
I don't know. A cell phone on my belt.
This guy's a moron.
Yeah. So I'm already mentally prepared to lose a bunch of money next year.
That's quote of the night. All right.
I told him today. I want to get a second job probably.
I hear
unless I can prove that I'm below the poverty line. Guess the IRS can prove that. What is
no.
What is tax day coming up?
What is what?
When is tax day coming up?
Look,
That's like next week, man. I gotta get my tax done.
get it together. Start getting your receipts together. I take all my fucking Walmart receipts to my tax lady. I don't own a business or nothing. I just hand this bitch all my fucking Walmart receipts and shit. Like, here, make this work.
Dude, make these disappear.
I've never seen anybody buy this many Star Crunch in a month. It's pretty amazing.
What'd you say?
Never seen anybody buy this much Star Crunch in a month.
That's what I thought you said.
Well,
But I thought I heard it wrong, though. I was like, no, he didn't say Star Crunch.
Oh, man. I'll chew them bitches all day.
Yeah, they have a lot of caramel in them.
Yeah.
Is it caramel or caramel?
Oh, it's caramel down here. I don't know what Yankees be
man.
saying and shit. But look, I ran into this, Jay. I saw this cover.
Jay's brain scares me.
Look at this album cover, though.
Whew. Yeah.
Holy Lord. I was like, okay.
That's cool.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I'm going to be dropping a little quick Google on this bitch real quick. And found out that this guy, Roy Porter, pretty legendary jazz cat, that had been working since from back in the 40s and played on all kinds of people's shit. And took kind of an immense break and came back like in the 70s. So he played like super traditional jazz all the way through bop and some of the post-bop stuff, but then came back. I think he recorded this shit at like 50 years old, which is promising. I love hearing... Let's face it, I love hearing stories like this, you know what I'm saying? And he came out and dropped this album, and it's so fucking funky, and it's so fucking good, and it's a jazz record I've never heard of.
Is this like late
ever
60s?
before. 71.
Okay, he was dressed like maybe that era.
71. But he's worked with so many different guys.
Man, I wonder if his family
Seriously.
could go after the Miami Sound Machine
What?
for copyright infringement.
Motorcycles and drums. I'm fucking so... Dude, look this shit up. There's some tracks on fucking YouTube and shit. Roy Porter. Jessica's the name of the album.
Who else is on this?
What the fuck are you asking me? Fuck, I don't know. Who do I look like? Vincent?
Vinnie Vincent?
No, I'm trying to think. Let's create a VC alter ego of a character. VC. So Vinny
Crotto.
Vinny Crotto? No, Vinny.
Gotta be something Italian.
It could be Italian. It could be Italian. We
So
like
it's gotta be
Italians.
something Italian. That's what
It's
I
got to be
said.
Italian?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's gotta be something Italian.
Oh, because it's Vinny.
Yeah, it's Vinny.
What about Vincent?
Vincent too.
Vincent Carrillo.
Carosi.
Carosi. Vincent Carosi. I like it. Vincent Carosi.
That episode was on Saved by the Bell a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, Mr. Carosi?
Carosi, yeah.
Vince Camuto?
Vince Camuto.
Camuto's not bad.
Vince.
Vinny Noodleman?
What about Vince Coleman?
How about Vince Gill?
We can only afford that.
Vinny Cockatella.
Vinny Cockatella. Hi, I'm Vinny Cockatella.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Vinny.
Vinny. Oh, Vinny
Yeah.
C.
Vinny C, yeah.
Caruso.
Sure.
Vincent Caruso.
Or it could be something different every week, you know?
It's true, as long as it equals VC. President of the VC, Vinny Caruso,
All right.
delivers a message to the people.
I mean, you're about out of vodka.
Son, who do you think you fucking talking to?
We should probably finish this off.
Let's do it. This is something that popped up. Man, I love this. I love the releases these guys come up with. If you guys fuck with shit like this at all, Analog Africa.
Take me down to Africa.
No. This came up earlier in a stream earlier this week, Jay. What'd you think of? You're gonna spill the fuck out of that.
No.
Watch you spill it. That sounded like you peeing.
It's actually really impressive.
Yeah, because it was all that was in there. Oh no. Analog Africa does these tremendous releases, which I really enjoy. These funky ass, psychedelic ass releases from Africa from like back in the day that got lost in the fucking Great Flood of 1947.
Come on, man.
I don't know what I'm saying. No Food Without Taste If by Hunger, which is such a fucking killer title. I want that tattooed on my fucking massive, insane calf muscle, Jay.
You know,
No Food Without Taste.
Is this like Afrobeat?
No, it's just funky. It's super dancey, funky by this group out of Nigeria, and like lost in the absolute ether until now. I mean, the vocals could be a little off-putting because it is Nigerian and vocals are fairly prominent. But when they get into the fucking, this is like '82. When they start playing the jams, it's very like. I mean, it's fucking funky.
Yeah.
Vanessa Carlton is the vice chief of the VC. I like that.
Vanessa Carlton. Yeah, she's got nothing else to do. She ain't making hits anymore.
I like that.
What about Vince Coleman?
I like Vince Coleman. Had his rookie card.
He played golf at Grandover once when I was there.
I had his 85 Fleer update, Jay.
Oh yeah, that thing's worth a fortune.
Come on. Don't wind me up.
You get it graded.
I could get it graded.
If it's in good shape.
Get you graded. What if we got into a little bit of what we played today?
Let's get into grading butts.
Football.
Let's get into grading butts. You want to do that?
Grading butts?
Yeah.
What you mean? What you mean by
I don't know.
that?
Grading butts.
What you mean by that?
Want to do this shot first?
Yeah, let's do the shot. Hey, who wants to do a shot with us? I want everybody to do a shot with me and Jay on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, it's only 12:03 right now, and we're like some way of the parts of the through of the show. We're at least halfway through the show.
Yeah, they're about.
Don't tell me my
That
business.
first part drugs. Yeah.
Who said that?
Oh, at least you got me here to carry tonight, though. You know?
What the fuck is we? What
I'm just kidding. That wasn't a
fuck?
jab.
the fuck are you saying?
I miss Steve. Steve doesn't come around much anymore, you know?
Well, he's an older gentleman.
What did you say? He has bladder problems? He has
Dude,
problems holding it sometimes? So he can't drive 30 minutes to get over here.
He gets to Cartersville. His prostate is still in fucking Winston-Salem.
So like a stand-up comedian in a commercial.
I used to milk it with a rusty nail that was out on the front of the house. His fucking shit would drip down the fucking driveway. I wouldn't check my mail until fucking Tuesday because it had fucking Steve milk like running all the way down there.
Oh man, it's harsh.
That's what I'm saying. This is the life I lead, Jay. I chose it. It's just what it is.
Are we rated NC-17? Is that still a thing, NC-17?
That's a good question.
Wasn't rated X at one point?
It was rated X, and that changed to NC-17.
Okay.
What you think about that?
I mean, X, like, how many NC-17 movies? When was the last time you paid attention to the rating of a movie?
I did when I really cared about movies because I didn't want. Did you already take this shot?
No.
Because if it's like a horror movie or something, or an action movie,
Yeah.
and it's PG-13, that's a hard pass for me.
An action movie that's PG-13?
Because I want violence.
Well, PG-13 there's a lot of violence.
No, not enough. I want blood and guts.
Oh,
Violence.
you want R?
Yeah, I'm not looking for fucking.
Action.
I don't care like, oh, this has got fucking tits in it. I don't give a fuck about that.
Usually there's stupid.
Lots
action,
of places.
Usually there's stupid tits in action movies.
Lots of places to see tits. I'm not fucking 8 years old. What I want is like good fight scenes where somebody goes whoosh, and their head fucking falls off and the blood starts squirting out of the fucking, which will take you up to a fucking rating. I want some fucking gnarly shit. Otherwise, I'll just go watch, farming videos on YouTube I like seeing how corn is made, Jay.
Just these shots.
I want a hard fit.
Hard R.
Hard R.
Showgirl style. No, that was
Hard
was that
R.
NC-17?
Oh, Jesus Christ, what the
was
fuck?
that 17? NC-17 Showgirls? Get some Smirnoff Honda. What is that?
There's a Smirnoff Hundo? There's a 100 proof Smirnoff? No. Come on. No. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Cheers, everybody. Ain't no way.
Showgirls was NC-17.
That's right. That may be the last one I remember hearing that was like that.
I watched Showgirls if they cut their heads off. Did I ever tell you about that movie I watched as a kid with my cousin?
Well, I don't like how this is leading in.
No, so we were like,
Give me a beer, Jay.
no, what do I look like?
Or then I have to get up. One of the two. I have to get up or you have to get up.
I think I told you this story before.
What's your cousin's dick look like?
Well, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
And so, but no, we watched this, not watched, but we saw this like movie with his parents one time because his parents used to rent movies, you know, like on VHS.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I've heard about it.
And like a Saturday night, like we didn't have nothing else to do, and like we were young, and his parents were like, "Well, you want to watch this movie with us?" And I think it was PG.
You guys get comfortable. Drink this wine.
And it was
like
this
cartoons?
movie. It was this movie with I think Robert De Niro was in it, and it was this like movie called Stanley and Iris.
A little bit.
And so, do you remember back in the 80s?
I'm gonna switch it to slide. I like the slide. You like the slide?
Yeah. Do you remember back in the 80s when people were calling their wiener Stanley? Do you remember that? Does anybody else remember when like people were
Stanley?
calling their junk Stanley?
No. And nobody.
Yes,
nobody.
yes, they did. Like
nobody say
it was
yes.
a joke. Like it was like some. I think some stand-up comedian called it that, and that was their thing. And like people,
No.
like they
No,
called it their
It
Stanley.
was not a thing. It was officially not a thing.
Yeah. But anyway, so that movie was out, and it was pretty popular, and it was called Stanley and Iris, and like, so if that's called like, call her Junk Stanley. Oh. Stanley Hudson,
what's up,
Flat
Wes?
Stanley. Anyway, so like people called that Stanley, then like we called our butts Iris. So like growing up, we called our butts Iris like for like years and years and years.
Who did that?
Me and Dwayne. I could call him right now. We hadn't talked about it in like probably 35 years.
I don't want
I
you
could
to
probably
now.
call him right now
No,
and he'd remember.
I don't want you to now.
Let's get him on speakerphone.
I don't want you to now.
Would you like to?
No. Fuck. You have completely thrown this entire program. Remember USA Up All Night with Rhonda Shear? Oh, 100%. Me and
USA Up
Cameron
All
used to
Night.
watch that every week.
USA Up All Night.
Yeah.
I liked.
Who else hosted?
What was the dance party?
Rhonda hosted it, but who else was the Up All Night host?
I didn't watch it.
There was a dude. There was like a cool guy.
Rob Stone.
From Mr. Belvedere?
Oh, was that who that is?
Yes.
No, it was the other Rob Stone. Those are Rob Stone game show hosts. Like Nickelodeon, those kids game shows. There was a guy named Rob Stone.
No, you're talking about Jetty Roth.
No. I'm thinking about Rob Stone too.
You're fucked up.
No,
You're
Rob
fucked
Stone
up.
did the.
You're fucked up.
No, Rob Stone.
Prayer
did.
open line to call Jay.
Nah, not tonight.
He's bashful, Shane.
Rates are high tonight. Long distance rates are up this weekend. Is Jay holding a cock?
I mean, it's a woodcock. Had to start it out with some fucking Cinco de Mayo steez coming in with a sack of tacos ready to eat on the fucking sly after this fucking show ends.
Holding Stanley.
He's almost, you guys are not helping. You're not helping. Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass south of the border. I mean, all the plethora of fucking Herb Albert records, and I love, like, I hope this is not offensive or anything, but like when I'm fucking vibing and I'm cooking taco meat and shit, I've done this for fucking years and years and years. I'll throw some fucking Herb Albert, and I was gonna play tonight some of the Mexicali Brass, some shit like that. Throw that shit on while you're like making taco meat and drinking some beers, taking some shots, hanging out, having a good time. But had to start the fucking evening off with that. Didn't get all fucking crazy about it. This was left on the table from it's funny, we were playing it on Sunday on the reshelving show, but it's one of the rare albums that got left on the table during the reshelving show. So when it comes to Friday, guess what? It gets fucking played again on the show. It's the law according to the rules. Yuri Gagarin. Special thanks to Metal Theologian for this absolutely amazing record. Some of the best shit we've heard all here on the program in a long time. Named after the first Russian cosmonaut. We've talked about it for like 5 weeks in a row. And I don't give a fuck. Go get your own YouTube channel. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Tonight, you know what we're talking about? This awesome fucking record. Boom. Yuri Gagarin. It kicks ass. Go buy it. Go stream it. Go listen to it. Or don't. You could skip up to the roof and jump the fuck off. How about that?
Come on now.
Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Come on. Let's get... Jay, I'm getting aggressive. I'm going like 2019 right now.
Is that what year that was? Wow. We gotta start writing these down.
Well, they're written down. Aaron Griffin cashed in some banana bucks for a little Pantera project in the jungle.
That's the glammy Pantera?
Correct.
Yeah.
The second record, 84, I believe. It's a boot or an unofficial release. Don't give a fuck. Also, kick-ass shit. If you would have told me back in the day that I would like the early glammy Pantera better than I do the far beyond driven vulgar display of power Pantera, I'd be like, dude, you got soft, son. You're a fucking Applebee's dad. You fall asleep at the halftime of the basketball game on Friday night after you get back from the restaurant with your fucking family.
Oh, that's totally.
With your fucking sideways phone on your belt.
That's 100% me right there.
Fuck stick. But actually, I really enjoy those records. It's fucking incredible stuff. Our pal Dave cashed in some banana bucks to hear. He said, play me some jazz. And I was looking for some jazz. He said, Brubeck, if you got it. But yo. And it's funny you play this or ask for this, or Brubeck in general. I pulled this one because it was one of the first just like record night records. This is I love the TV pattern inner sleeve, by the way. This is a 2-eye Columbia. So I think I have a 6-eye Columbia up there as well. The 2-eye Columbia. Love this. And you know, yesterday was May the 4th be with you, but it's also 5/4 Dave Brubeck Day because of the 5/4 time signature. So firm handshakes to Dave Brubeck and his son Chris.
A good call. I saw something about that today.
Yeah. Shane cashed in some banana bucks. Wait, did Shane's? Wait, I think this one came next. I can't find the case. I didn't want to do it tonight because I'm not in the mode to do things like this. Eric Bauer cashed in some banana bucks. He made this terrific mixtape. It's the Axiom Funk tape. It's a double tape, like a vertical tape. And I can't find the case. But I had the tape up there because we just played it. Homemade tape that sounds fantastic. It was such a fucking... That tape is such a fucking vibe. But I'll find the case. I just can't... I can't do things like that tonight. I can't do things like that tonight, Jay.
Okay.
Shane cashed in some banana bucks to listen to Sabbath Volume 4. I realized for probably the first time ever that this is not, it's not the best copy. Dude, it took me 4 years to find this copy of this. And like a used, I wanted like a used, like.
I thought I gave you that.
No.
I gave you a copy of that, didn't there? Or was it the other one? I gave you a copy of one of those Black Sabbath records.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But it's pretty poppy. I need to eventually upgrade this. It's a Warner, like first US kind of Warner, I guess, but not in the best shape. It's one of those, I don't really remember that until I pull it out or somebody wants to hear it. Like, yeah, Volume 4 is probably my favorite Sabbath record. And I pull it out and I'm like, but you also have a kind of shit copy of this, which is stupid.
Get you a reissue.
Yeah. I'd like that's such an important record. I don't want a reissue of that.
No,
Jim, would you please hand me a beer? I swear to Christ.
Well, if you got like a, pristine, like brand new, it should be kind of nice to have.
Yeah, I don't.
So it sounds good.
It's just one of those records. Do you guys have those records that you don't want reissues of? You only want like OG or at least semi-OG records of? Like Sabbath records is kind of one of those to where like I don't want modern reissued stuff of theirs. I want like a nice, thank you, dude. I want a nice like playable copy. Doesn't have to be. I don't need a Vertigo swirl or some shit like I don't need something crazy, but just a nice, clean. But now nice clean is fucking $40-$50 probably. I'm sure. But Forever After a Mexican Press of Sabbath's Sabotage. Oh yeah. All of them, many OGs are super pricey or just hard to find. Yeah, I mean, if it's an absolute like shit show of like you can't find an OG of like whatever record or whatever. I don't need OG for the collectability of it. I just it feels like one of those records where I want to imagine somebody has probably pulled the fucking shit out of the middle and rolled a joint on it. Like Zeppelin records, kind of the same thing for me. I'm not a big reissue Zeppelin guy. I would much rather find something in the wild that's maybe has a few cracks and pops, but it just feels real. You know what I mean? Some of the new stuff is like, I don't know. Some of those I feel like carry a legacy of rock and roll with them. You know what I mean? Like a Sabbath record, a Zeppelin record. Some kid in the 70s rolled a joint on this, or fucking they were playing D&D over the top of this, or like whatever.
Your parents were fucking to this.
All right, that's aggressive. I mean, I don't want to make it about like drugs and shit like that, but like some of those records I feel like just need to be old for me. That's one of those.
Okay.
Too much money for a 79-cent piece of plastic? Boom. That's where I'm at. Unless I'm just there's certain couple of things that stick in my craw, but other than that, you're exactly right. But I just bit the bullet and snagged a stupid 4-Man with Beards reissue of Police and Thieves because I'd never stumbled across it. But there comes a time, as Neil Young would say, where you're tired of looking and you want what you want, and boom, here's somebody online that's got the thing you want. Boom, you pull the trigger. I don't diss on that at all. But there's just certain things that, for me, it's just, yeah. I want the real one.
Okay.
Scotty Stricknon sent this to me and Steve, and then we played marbles for it, and I won. This is the one I chose. It's a reissue of the MC5's record. Man, this sounds fantastic. This reissue sounds fantastic. Could you tell what year this was, Jay?
That is.
See a year?
I believe it's like a second or third pressing.
No. It's a modern reissue.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
Uh,
Of that day? Second or third pressing of that day.
no, I don't see anything.
Scotty says 2012, he thinks.
Okay.
I looked it up before, Scotty, but I don't remember. But it's solid. It's super fucking solid. It's the first time I've actually played it like on stream, and it played good all the way fucking through, man. Like early 2010s or whatever. That's cool, man. That's cool, brah.
It's chill.
That's chill. We didn't play this tonight. I like this record anyway. Black and Blue. Thanks, Metal Explosion. It's Joan Jett. What the fuck? What the fuck did everything else go? What about Johnny Thunders? It's still up there.
Oh, is that the last one?
Jay's fault. Jay's fault.
Is that the last one we
Yep.
played?
Jay's fault. Just hand me the fucking cover. Clap. Played this. Speaking of nice reissues, picked this one up. It's a Rhino joint. Johnny Thunder So Alone, the first solo record he did back in the day. Really killer. That was the last one we led into. I need to save these hype stickers, but really dig this record. It's just it's a good low-key like rock and roll record. I mean, Johnny Thunders gets so attached to punk, and for obvious good reasons as well, but so much of his songs are just like, they're fucking Chuck Berry riffs. Like 1-4-5 rock and roll Chuck Berry. This is good rock and roll. It's, I mean, I guess because he was kind of had a punkier lifestyle and you know, did a bunch of drugs and died and shit like that. That's very punk rock, but those are just rock and roll songs. They're like, you know, could be 50s rock and roll songs.
Okay.
So
I believe you, man.
Is Johnny Thunders holding his Stanley? Holy shit.
Yeah, he is holding the stand.
Let's take a look. Holy shit. Johnny Thunders might be holding his Stanley.
Yeah. With two hands.
Jay, what's your thoughts on flea markets?
Yeah.
One of these days, now check this out.
They have one about 25 minutes from here.
Dude, the 311 flea market.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is that pretty big?
I asked my mom, she was like, when they were still going, like a few years ago, that was the one. She said the other ones were very multicultural, but the goods were very based on that multicultural aspect. But she was like, for like what we like, records and movies and tapes and games and old school shit, comics and baseball cards and shit like that. Like what we know what we know flea markets to be fucking awesome for. She was like 311's your fucking bag. Or your closest shot.
Let's get up at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. You gonna do it?
No, that's what I'm saying. But I think we need to do a little flea market morning coming up.
Yeah, I'll do one. I'm awake.
Come on.
What
time you wake after a record night?
About 9, 8:30, 9 o'clock usually.
You're still up at 8:30.
Yeah, I don't sleep past 9 ever anymore.
I really don't much either, but when I do, it's doesn't really count. It's so killer. It looks like a Richard and Linda Thompson record. The fuck? Because he's holding so alone. Because he's so alone.
Okay.
Get some footage of the flea market. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's do it. That was the last record. That was what we played. Boom. You know what that means, Jay?
Yes.
What's it mean?
We got to go to what we played.
The fuck?
Right?
Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah. So that means I think we should get in the game of marbles, right?
There we go, Jay. Now you're cooking with gas.
Is that the script? Did I read that right?
You did.
Yeah, and so it's funny. While you were While you were doing that earlier, talking about
What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Hold on. You keep talking. I'm sorry, Jay. I'll just do this one.
no, when we get going here,
What does that mean? What do you mean get going?
with the game.
Is that sexual?
No, when the game gets
Okay.
like going.
Oh, okay.
I got another text from a friend about another poem, so we have some entertainment during the show tonight.
Okay. I'm going to click race. Hello. Exclamation point vote, then the number of the track you want to run, folks. Exclamation point vote, then the number of the track, please. Please.
53 has a vote.
Okay, thanks.
You don't commentate these votes coming in?
Yeah, what are you
You
fucking
want
Andy
to
Reid?
tally them? I don't like that word.
Sally Tally?
Yeah,
I gotta pee real bad.
tally. There's a kid that comes up to the ice rink that does figure skating lessons. I can't say this on air.
Don't say this on there.
Yeah, I can't tell. I can't tell a kid's name on air, can I?
No kid, no kid.
Left behind.
No kid left behind.
Yeah.
Did I ever take one of these things?
Sure, you didn't. Well, while we're waiting on the votes,
Let's go.
So I'll go ahead. She's got a lot of memories.
What the fuck? How do you lead in with some shit like
So
that?
somebody sent me this. A good friend of mine. So
What you mean, good friend?
she's got a lot of memories in that little car
Fucking.
from when she was starting out to being a star. It's seen her through the good times and the bad, and it's always been there for every role she's had. Judith Light's Ford Fiesta. It's small but strong. It's got a lot of heart. It's been through so much wrong. It's taken her to auditions, to the set and back. It's been there for her through thick and thin. That's a fact. I'll tell you, I got some weird friends, man. I have some weird friends.
Did I just hear a poem about Judith Light's Ford Fiesta?
I think so, yeah. I'll tell you, my friends are crazy. All right. Oh, sorry, can't say that word. My friends are a little out there though.
Yeah, don't say crazy. Don't say crazy. What in the actual fuck though? Okay. Boom, we're going to the race. What one? We got
Somebody
3
said
for Buckshot.
Bill's box of sound says, "Is this J or AI?" I think it's called JI.
J.I. That's
JIJIO. Nah, I've got this friend that sends me these things, and he's just
what's his name?
Why do you assume it's the guy? Why do you always assume men are funnier than women?
Well,
I mean, does Paula Poundstone?
I
Hello.
was just saying, do you really want me to explain that? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Captain Carburetor with a track record for the record night community at 103.955. Exclamation point placed. Exclamation point play, folks. Get in here, get a good spot. Get your boogie on. Get your boogie on. Get your boogie on. We'll give you a couple of seconds to get in here, folks. We've got a nice little crew tonight, Jay. This shit's getting kind of bricked up right now.
Bricked up, like you want to shit them pants?
No, that's a boner reference.
Oh,
But I am about to shit them pants.
okay. So are we playing?
Yeah, you in there, Jay?
Golly.
Fuck. Why's your response, golly? I'm fucking I'm sitting beside Jim fucking Neighbors. Did you get in the game, Jay?
Golly.
What the fuck?
No, like, listen to this. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why he keeps sending me.
We're in the game.
Sorry. He's got the moves. He's got the groove. And when he walks by, you know it's time to move. His mustache is the star. It steals the show.
Okay.
And when he speaks, you know he's in the know.
That's about me.
Mr. Belvedere's mustache.
What the fuck?
It's the real deal. It's got the funk. It's got the feel. It's a sight to behold. Behold. It's a thing of pride. And when he rocks it, you know he's on the right side.
Oh, shit.
It's a thing of wonder. It's a thing of grace. And when he wears it, he takes his place. In a world of funk, he's a shining star. And when he's near, you know he's not far.
Yo, Aaron, get off me, son! Get off me, son.
This looks like a pretty simple track. You can't pass anybody on this one.
You don't worry about what this is, Jay. It's for grown-ups.
I hope you don't fall off into Bolivia.
What? You gotta stick to the thing. What the fuck? Who stuck to the thing? Hup. Hup.
Ooh, that's kind of a cool noise. Hey, let me tell you a little.
Oh,
it's called.
That's what the fuck?
That was a
What the
record
fuck?
class. I know.
What the fuck?
So yeah, Carl won. Congratulations, Carl.
Are you fucking serious right now?
That was the most boring
No.
race of all time. Or is there a glitch in the system somewhere?
What the fuck? I don't know what happened. I don't be understanding. But Carl won. GG's across the board.
Maybe Carl's got it rigged somehow, you know?
Let's take it easy. There's no need in any of that. Jay, do you have anything for Dig of the Week?
No, I don't. I do not.
Well, I do, but I wanted to tease ahead. It's something I could do for Dig of the Week. But I thought, in my mind at least, I thought better of it. I was so happy I got that tape deck.
Yeah.
$5 Buckerson. And it's been playing tapes like nice and fucking smooth, like all night long. Not all night. But
It sounded good.
yeah, this shit sounds fucking great. It really does.
We played it last weekend, the weekend before last.
Dude, I streamed them on Saturday. You wasn't here.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago when you plugged that thing up, you put a cassette in. I said, that sounds like really good for cassette.
It really does. I'm really happy with it. So, anyway, I won't go through the whole story, but to celebrate getting this great deal on this cassette player, because I'll tell the whole story on an upcoming video, because I got super excited and fucking I ordered a bunch of tapes from tapeheadcity.com.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
And they're in this box, and it could be Dig of the Week. PowerPoint.
Stay tuned.
PowerPoint.
Stay tuned for next week.
PowerPoint. No, I'm going to do this as a separate video because this is actually, in to be fair, it is record night. So, in respect to the friendly confines of Grown Man Record Night, I'm going to do a separate breakout video of these tapes I picked up from tapeheadcity.com. That video is going to be coming out this week.
Okay.
I toyed with doing it as Dig of the Week, and I'm like, nah, dude, this is fucking Grown Man Record Night. Let's keep it fucking real right now.
Okay.
Let's be honest with ourselves. You know what I'm saying, Jay?
Yes.
If you can't do nothing else,
Then be honest with yourself.
be fucking honest with yourself. It's a small thing to ask out of any human being ever. Just be honest with yourself.
I think we should do what we played.
What?
Where'd that knife go?
I know, I'm bringing it up right now. Right there. Look. I like to put it around my wrist. Mostly so that I can control it. So that when I'm making a move with the knife.
Oh, I think I just had a mini stroke.
A TIA, a transient ischemic attack?
I think I just had a mini stroke. You ever had one of those?
I've not had one that I think of. But here's a good test to see if you've had one, Jay.
Yeah.
See if you can dodge this knife. Ah! See? You're all right. How about now? See? Fine. You're good, son. You're good. Your shit's on point.
You're like,
because I'm not slow.
You're like,
Huss! It's, look, Nebulous Prowler. He's a fucking psychomaniac, Jay. He's a goddamn fucking look. He's one of the fucking homies.
Yeah.
That dude's me.
Why don't you do it? You gotta do it towards yourself, right? You do it
right
toward
the heart.
You do it this
and
way.
I love, dude. I did want to. I did want to highlight this. Look, it's still on my wrist. He always puts these on the records.
Yeah.
Which is some of the coolest shit ever. Fragile, phonograph records. Keep away from. What's it say? Heat and
sunlight.
Like, where do you get those?
I'm sure you can get them. Or he can make. Maybe he makes them. Maybe he makes them.
He might make them.
If he's into that kind of thing.
Hey, get in there. Okay, come this way.
They go all over.
They come this way. Jay has no idea how close that was to his head. Oh, that's perfect. Because we got another one.
Did you almost clip me?
Huh?
Did you almost clip me?
No. You're alright. I mean, unless you're a pussy, they got a special section for pussies, Jay. I don't think you belong over there. I ain't telling you belong over there. I think that's bullshit. You ain't no pussy. You don't belong over there. I'm just saying there is a section for pussies. If you feel like you need to go over there. I'm not saying you belong there. Because I think that's fucking bullshit. But there is a section for pussies. Orange bag, Jay. You ever seen one of these?
I have seen at Halloween. No, there are kids that carry this run to get candy in. I mean,
fucking moron.
I've seen kids carry. That's just a plain orange bag, man. You get those anywhere.
I like it. Look. There's something in here, though. There's something in here. It's lurking in the shadows. I'm trying not to look at what it is until I hit the orange bag.
Can I put it over my head? Will you tape it if I put it?
Yo!
It's something serious.
Oh, we talked about this just a couple of weeks ago. Wait, no. Why would I go to that? Synthwave Experience. It's this fucking compilation. Actually, this would actually probably help. It's got Kavinsky on it. Christine, Anaform, Safari, Joda, Sung, Jupiter. Oh, this is fucking some good shit. And I forgot. Dude, I forgot the whole point of this album. I remember talking about this, but I got fucking stupid until I was reading the track list, and then I remembered what the big fucking rub about this album coming out is. It's the first time on vinyl ever Thomas Brandon's The Quiet Earth. It's the last song. And it is, it's one of those songs. I ain't gonna talk about it too tough, but it's one of them songs. And I don't think it's only ever been on like digital shit. And wow. Now I want to hear nothing but that track right now.
Well, there's only one way to do that.
Yeah. Let's take us a quick commercial break, Jay. What if I
close to the jugular?
What if I flip it around? Look how good at this I am.
You're bleeding.
Sorbs!
Sorbs?
Haas! Ha! Shit. Tare. That actually, that was not a bit. That hurt a bit. That's all right. I got some super dope insurance, Jay.
Tell me about it.
You ever been to Football Town in America?
Once.
Well,
I think we should.
Nope. We'll take a quick commercial break.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with a Soda Speaking Chip Chat. We got some stuff, folks. Yo.
Grown Man Reckon ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
Can I help you? Yes, I have Amazon Prime and I'd like my free sub, please. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You take your Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account, then you get one free subscription to your favorite Twitch channel, like a grown man record night. I like it at Mikey Bananas. He a funny guy and a good looking too. Jay, not so much. Oh, I understand. How about some free soup then? Link Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and subscribe to Grown Men Record Night for free. You gain access to sub badges and exclusive chat emotes. Subject to credit approval, void where prohibited by law.
Hey, what do you love about freshen up gum?
Love that squirt.
What do you love when you bite into one?
Love that squirt.
Freshen Up freshens breath with a tingly liquid center. One bite squirts refreshment all over your breath.
Freshen your breath with Freshen Up.
Your gum that goes squirt.
Love that squirt.
Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Get a video recorder, color TV, large screen TV, video camera, even an audio video component system. Get it all on sale now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Remember, we are not undersold. We will not be undersold. We cannot be undersold, and we mean it. So get anything and everything in TV and video. Get it now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
You know, if other cigarettes could taste this good, they would.
And that's a fact. You see, no other cigarette tastes like a Lucky, because no other cigarette gives you the famously fine tobacco, known for generations as Lucky Strike tobacco. You can tell here, LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And you can tell here, tobacco and taste too fine to filter. So if something's been missing from your smoking lately, remember you get back to smoking when you smoke Lucky Strike.
Tobacco and taste too fine to filter, taste you're sure to like. Tobacco and taste too fine to filter, yours in every Lucky Strike.
Remember how great cigarettes used to taste.
Lucky still do.
a carton of Lucky's and enjoy smoking again.
Mr. Yuck is me. Mr. Yuck is green.
Home is full of lots of things that children shouldn't touch. Home is full of bad things that can hurt you very much. Now there's a man whose face is green that you ought to get to know. He'll warn you when danger's coming fast or slow. Get to know his face in every single place. When you see it, you'll know quick. Things marked yuck make you sick, 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 sick. Mr. Yuck is me. Mr. Yuck is green.
Pretty weird.
You're weird. Folks, thanks for sticking tuned with us and staying with us. Starking our, what? Getting back into the program here, Joe. Had a lot of fun tonight already with all the record. It's funny because I had kind of limited time and options. I knew Steve wasn't coming. And Steve has a cachet of like, huh? What? Oh, holy fuck. Oh, it got really loud. Sorry. What the fuck was that? That shit got nuts. Anyway, I knew Steve wasn't coming, and Steve has a large cachet of sodas and chips and stuff like that. But I've also been, work and then back and forth with the hospital and all that shit like that. So it was kind of I had to stop for gas this morning, but I stopped at a Sheetz. Jay, at a Sheetz.
I hear you.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
They are.
They're nice places.
Okay, apparently.
Except there was a shooting at the one near my house recently.
The one up here got shut down because of prostitution.
No, it was more than that.
What was it? Nope, you can't say that.
Oh, no, that was one in Burlington.
Nope.
Might have been the one at the truck stop in Burlington, though, that got.
Okay. That's...
Well, because they run 18-wheelers in and out of there.
18 wheels and a dozen roses.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
You're going away too, fat boy. Fat boy.
I tell you.
No.
We're getting ready to go into, so to speak, in chip chat. Right. And I don't know, like, my friend watches a show under an alias. Like, they've been watching most of this.
Okay.
And so he just sent me another one. And he said, your culinary skills, they amaze. I'm grateful for all the love you put in your food always. Your hot dogs, just one example of your talent and care. I'm so lucky to have you here. Nell Carter, your hot dogs got me hooked. It's the best thing I ever cooked. With all the toppings, it's a delight. I could eat it every single night. Like, why do I keep getting these? I mean, didn't you ever buy Nell Carter's hot dogs at Dixieland Grocery when you used to go there as a kid? Don't want the Piggly Wiggly though, didn't you? They're right next to the Oscar Myers.
Let's go to Soda Stream.
Soda Spoof.
So, what I was saying, to finish the point, I've had limited time to, like, I knew Steve wasn't coming, who had a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had to stop at Sheetz for gas. I'm like, yo, Sheetz has got some legit chips and sodas, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, not to be an asshole, when I finished fueling my car, I moved up and parked.
No, you don't ever do that.
I moved up and parked in the spot.
What time was this?
Middle of they were busy.
Okay, if they're busy, that's one thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's nobody there. I'm not.
Nah, I mean, some podunk place, yeah, leave your car there. But if it's a bumping gas station, you get done fueling your car, put it in a fucking space. Don't be an asshole.
Not if there's 15 pumps or 16 pumps
Anyway.
and only 3 of them are taken. No.
No, I wouldn't do that. But there were people like, wait.
Oh, no, not like that.
No. Oh, no, I'll go take on. No, fuck those guys.
Yeah,
fuck those guys. You come get your gas at 7 a.m. like everybody else does. Grown man, 7 a.m. gas getters. No, so,
Terry said we gotta stop and build a truck up in the morning. Well, we got 2 goddamn tanks of that thing.
I thought y'all said we was gonna get biscuits. Anyway, I go in there and I knew this place had some good sodas. I picked up my soda and 2 chips in this convenience store, which is going to fuel this couple of segments for the program. And I'm pretty happy about it. And I'm pretty interested to check this out. We've talked about Sheetz. Jay loves the Sheetz. He always brings the Sheetz cups and stuff. They also have their own line of soda pops, and we did one of those a couple weeks ago.
Just learned it for myself a couple weeks ago.
We just did the grape soda probably 3 or 4 weeks ago.
It was good.
A really good grape soda. And so I was super excited to run into this flavor this afternoon. It's a Sheetz Pop. It's a diet black cherry soda, which would be one of my absolute favorite flavors of all time. Yeah. A diet black cherry soda. Harris Teeter had a good one. Store brand.
I've never been a big black cherry
You're not a black cherry? Come on.
My grandma made the black cherry Kool-Aid all the time.
Yeah? I'm going to Carl it.
Okay. I'm good. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no, I'll try.
Come on. I'll let you give your thoughts, Joe.
I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, charge it. I mean, take as much as you want.
It's like a slushy almost.
Here's my rub, and it could be because of setting my car today or whatever. I don't taste really any carbonation.
No, it's very flat.
It's flat.
What's the date on this thing? What?
That's kind of really holding it back. I don't like this soda.
Okay.
I don't like it. I can't possibly recommend this soda. It's not good. If that's how it's supposed to taste, it's not good. But you notice there's no carbonation.
No, it could be a bad batch. I mean, it gets out every now and then.
It's possible. So maybe it's not how bad this soda is, but maybe how bad this actual soda is. So I don't want to shit on anybody's product, but
yeah,
not a good soda. I did not enjoy. I'll just put this out there. I did not enjoy drinking this tonight.
The grape was obviously much better product.
Grape was fantastic. And I've had their other sodas, which leads me to believe this is maybe a bump purchase.
How much were those? Like $1.19 or something like that?
They're cheap.
Yeah, it's like store. It's like store.
1 liter? Is it a 1 liter?
Yeah, 24 ounce maybe.
That's not 1 liters, but yeah, it's a 24 ounce bottle, which is super cool. That for $1.19, you get a.
It's just a store brand. I mean.
Yeah, but they're generally pretty good. Even like the cola or the diet cola is good.
I haven't had it.
Let's get into it.
I need to try it.
We'll pull it up for the
Is
program.
it more of a Pepsi or a Coke?
We'll save it for the program.
Yeah, I'll get it.
We'll save it for the program.
I'll pick it up.
The Rolling Stones will sue them for that logo.
Yeah, that's funny you say that.
Is it? What's funny about it?
No,
let's get into. No, what's funny?
They already did.
Okay.
I'm their representative. My friend actually just sent me a thing about the representative. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Stand by.
I told him to stop.
Potato chips, how my mom done do. Potato chips, how my mom done do.
Excesso calorious. Excesso. There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying.
Crunchy, 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 don't bring me no
Those are thick.
Papas.
Look at that. Es delicioso. Sting City. Are you talking your farm rich shit right now? Are you talking about farm rich jalapeno poppers right now?
Because that's what we saw at the pizza place.
Really?
Yeah.
You worked at a takeout pizza place.
You remember when I worked at the pizza place?
Yeah. If somebody ordered jalapeno poppers,
They're farm
rich. Yeah. Did you deep fry them at least?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, you deep fry them? Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, they come from the food supplier. It wasn't like go to the store and buy them.
Oh, okay. I don't like this because they're cream cheese.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good, but I'm a cheddar cheese guy. I'm a cheddar cheese popper guy. It's one of my favorite foods on the entire planet.
They're good.
I don't need you to tell me they're fucking good. I just told you they're my favorite food.
Dwayne made those ones.
No.
He did the ones with cream cheese, where you just slice it down the middle, put cream cheese in it.
Yeah.
And he wrapped them in bacon.
Bacon, yeah.
And they were good.
One Super Bowl, I did habanero poppers, homemade.
Oh man, those are good too.
Wrapped with bacon. They were tremendous. One of the best things I've ever made. But
Probably
they were
hot as shit.
But they were hard. They were hard for me. They were hot.
Oh yeah.
They ended up being.
Tough,
Habaneros are my favorite pepper flavor, but
it's right on that line.
A little too hot.
It's right on that line for sure.
But I love that habanero is to me a deep flavor, like a hot. Where like ghost pepper is like this. You know what I mean? There's a treble and a bass.
Of hot ghost pepper often.
Ghost pepper is a treble flavor. So it stings your tongue. It's like a bee sting. Where like a habanero's like hot. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Am I spitting in the wind over here?
One time my friend,
what friend?
No, girlfriend, ended up marrying, bought me a bag of beans one time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
From the fresh market, and it comes with a spice packet, and it comes with instructions on how to cook it. And this is, I don't remember what the occasion was, but so I cooked it, and it was the best chili I ever had in my life. And I put habaneros in it though, and I didn't know much about habaneros back then. This is like I was like 22 or something.
I'm gonna ask Jay and I'm gonna ask Chad as well. You're making chili. It's your tip-top chili. It's your fucking deathbed chili. You're on death row.
Yeah.
You put beans in it?
Yeah. I've never had it any other way. Except the spaghetti thing, which is way overrated.
Chat, do you put beans in your chili? It's your number one chili. You're walking to your fucking death. You're making chili on the way to your death. You put beans in it, and also what kind of beans? If you want to get specific, you like a pinto or a kidney?
Either. I'm fine with either. No, not
Yes.
a pinto. Like you're talking about just like a.
The best gift Jay's wife ever gave him was
A bag of beans, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I put habaneros in it, and what I did,
Beans for life.
and what I did is like I didn't de-seed them or anything like that. I just put like
Butter bean. I like butter bean.
I literally just cut the stem off and slice it down the middle and threw like 3 or 4 of them in like the 5-gallon pot, and it was like on the line of being too hot, but it was like really hot.
Yeah.
But it was a slow hot, like a long-lasting slow hot, not a hit you all at once and burn the hell out of you. So it hung around for a little while, but it was good, man. Yeah. How did we get talking about that?
My brother got a free meal for an entire family in a Mexican restaurant by getting cocky with the chef about his food not being hot enough. Brother versus chef, hot pepper challenge. I dig that. Also, I'm fucking taking names. Beans are terrible in chili.
Oh,
they're terrible.
I'm
literally the only one. I like a
the,
Texas chili.
I think the
which is no beans, just meat, ground up, super fucking fine.
Yeah, that's like how
I don't want anything fucking that up. That consistency, it's almost like hot dog chili, where it's super fine and packy and like.
Yeah, that's how the skyline is, right? Not as thick.
Just I don't like beans in my chili.
I don't like noodles in my chili.
I eat them.
I don't like noodles in my chili.
That's that
weird.
that's that Cincinnati shit. I mean, it's good, but
it's different.
But
so we went. How did we start talking about?
You don't worry about it.
No. How did we start talking about jalapeno poppers, Farm Rich? How did we get on that? I know you were talking about something though.
No, you were.
No, we're talking about something though. And we got like to that, and it just got off the rails.
Follow up dare you to follow brother after bathroom visit.
Are you serious, Clark?
Let me ask you a quick question, dude. You know who Delta Burke is? Yeah. I work in television. I work in television, and I have followed up Delta Burke into a bathroom. So, hey, it's your move, dude. It's your move.
Delta Burke.
I'm not talking like mid '80s Delta Burke, Jay. I'm talking fucking saturated fats, fucking '92 Delta Burke.
But that was it.
That shit was a fucking. It was like taking a fucking Cayman Island vacation, except it was just a restroom trip after Delta Burke. It was like going to another fucking planet, bro. I'm telling you. It's a whole nother experience. It's a whole nother ball game.
Do you think Dixie Carter's with John, it tastes like...
Stop.
Dixie Crystal Sugar.
Come on. No. That's... We're doing chip chat. We're already doing chip chat. So I bought 2 chips in that sheets. Here's why I bought these 2 chips. I could not get the chip sheet. God bless Sweet Tea. We all love Sweet Tea. I couldn't get the chip sheet to load in the sheets. I had no signal. I had like 0 bars in those yet. I had like half a bar. I'm trying to download like one document. It was like not working. It's like fuck. It's like I kind of maybe remember one of these, but I don't remember whatever. They're both hers chips out of Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know what? I'll buy both of them. So this ends up being, this is one we have done because when I got to a nice place with some nice service, God bless Verizon.
Mm-hmm.
We had done these, so we're gonna do these as an open bag special right now.
Okay.
And we should have already opened them. It's hers. Buffalo blue cheese cheese puffs, and I'm a big cheese puffs fan.
I like cheese puffs.
Most people like the crunchy ones, like Cheetos, more than puffs. I'm a puffs man.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a puffs fan.
Really? You like puffs over
Oh,
crunchy?
Mhm.
Like one of those big ass cheese ball jugs.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
Real good.
You like those? Are you a blue cheese guy?
I don't really taste it.
But do you ever eat blue
Yeah.
cheese like on wings and shit?
I don't eat it on wings, but yeah, I like it.
Salad or whatever? Those are fantastic.
But to me, they taste like cheese puffs. Like I don't really get the
There's a
flavor.
strong flavor associated there. But the actual chip for the week, Puffs 100%. I love to see that, Marv. Those are quality Puffs. Good stuff. There's a lot of hype going around the campsite, the old sewing circle, Jay, about a type of chip which has always been really popular in Canada. Not really a big U.S. thing. Just so happened I grew up eating them in the U.S., southern U.S., which is another whole, from a. Okay, we're talking ketchup chips. No, Doritos. Doritos has a new ketchup Dorito out.
Right.
Which I've not seen, but I did see these today, and I don't think we've ever done these. They didn't show up on the list. It's hers ketchup chips, or Hars, some people say, from Pennsylvania, ketchup chips. Now, I grew up eating ketchup chips from you remember this chip brand called Moore's?
Sure.
You remember Moore's?
Yeah, of course I do.
Growing up, we had Moore's like salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion, barbecue, but they also had a dill chip, which wasn't a dill pickle chip. It was just dill flavored. And they also had a ketchup chip, and me and my mom fucking loved it. And so I've always been a big ketchup chip guy. Now they're kind of coming back around again.
Like,
in the
how come that's just not been a thing here?
I don't know. But Canada, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
So let's examine these chips before we get too deep into it. I'm gonna pick a good one out of here.
Pick out a winner, buddy.
Ooh, I got a winner. I got a
look
winner,
at this
Jack.
one, dude.
I got a good
Look
one.
at that one.
I'll match it. Come on. It's a ridged chip. First of all,
Wow.
pretty heavy on the seasoning. I like that. It's a thicker chip, but I get the impression that it's a little squishy, kind of like a Muncho.
Wow.
But a ridged chip. Let's give it a shot.
You know what comes to first word I thought of was authentic.
First word that came to my mind, McDonald's. It tastes like mashing some kind of lukewarm fries into some ketchup on a wax piece of paper. Fantastic chip.
Really good.
Wow.
They're like cool tasting.
Yep. Very saturated with flavor.
Mm-hmm.
In a very positive way. Wow. A lot of stuff on the chip, Mark. I mean, look. This is a little broken guy. Look how thermonuclear red this
I mean,
is.
that's like up there with a wrap snack, you know?
It really is, Jay. Wow.
Yeah, it's like
Early that last one chip. Just wanted to put this bookmark right here, Sweet Tea. This could be a chip of the year candidate.
good.
I'm throwing that out there. Chip of the year candidate. I'm doing this to market the video. It's potential. Something may, dude, we may eat something next week that's out of control. For right now, that's one of the best things we've had this year. I think.
Good chip.
Good chip.
What's nice is to eat that
Uh-huh.
A little bit. Like, 'cause it's got a little spice, a little kick to it, you know?
Uh-huh.
And then eat one of these and it cools it off. Hot and cold. Got a little, I'm trying to think what it is. I can taste a little hint of something, though.
A certain je ne sais quoi.
Like a hint of vinegar, definitely.
I could, yeah, and the ketchup.
Yeah.
I could taste maybe a little bit of vinegar in there.
So what's next?
What do you mean? For who?
Don't know, man.
I tell you what, we're gonna go back over to Twitch. Listen to maybe, what time is it?
Like 12.
Nope.
1:12.
Let's listen to a couple of record albums. I'm gonna go to bed in like an hour. So come over to Twitch, watch some shit with us. Appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. If something somebody wants to hear. Oh no, I want to hear that. I want to hear that fucking synthwave record. I gotta hear that Thomas Miranda track. Yo, I gotta hear it. What the fuck is that? I'm trying to find a graphic. Let's do it. Appreciate you guys, the support, the continued support of the channel, the commitments, the recommitments, firm handshakes across the board. We'll catch you guys over on Twitch. Happy Cinca.
No, not even order.
You don't tell me.
It's the 6th now.
Don't tell me my business.